parts of your background do you think most influence your cooking?
Wow, that's a good question. I mean, I grew up pretty simple. I was a latchkey kid in the Catskills, so I really didn't have, I wasn't really that kid that grew up like cooking with my mom a lot, you know, and so I think it was more out of necessity. You know, we would raid the cabinets and kind of see what we had and make food. But to be honest, I mean, I started cooking at 15. I've never had a job outside of a kitchen since. And I wanted the money because I wanted to go out with my friends, and I didn't, you know, we didn't come from much, and I didn't have an allowance. So
Wow.
I got a job at a country club peeling carrots and washing dishes. And the chef liked me, so he let me do something else. And I kind of worked my way up, and, you know, and that's just it. I don't know if I would love anything more than what I do because I've never done anything else. I think I'm one of those people that just got lucky and found something at a young age that they'd love to do and they felt comfortable doing. And for me, the thing that's allowed me to be a chef and succeed as a chef is the fact that I could always feel like I'm always growing, I'm always learning, and I could always see myself getting better. And for me, like if you talk about my teens as playing sports in high school and stuff, I would quit. I'd play every sport for a year, and if I couldn't be great at it, I would quit. But it applies to who I am as a chef because I always feel like I'm getting better, I'm getting better, and getting better. And I have so many mentors in my career. I've had so many great opportunities to work around the world that I've just been very, very lucky.
That's great. So what travel experience or what educational experience do you think was the most helpful for you?
I mean, I'm obviously French trained. I worked for Francois Paillard for 4 years, Daniel Boulud for 7 years, and I just finished my stint at Jean-Georges for the last 10 years as his executive pastry chef. So obviously I'm much more French trained as far as my foundation, but I have the benefit of being American. You know, I don't have blinders on. I pull influences from around the world. So I've traveled from New York. At the age of 22, I decided to go on a world tour. I went from New York to Hong Kong to Australia to Thailand to Russia to Czech Republic, then Austria, and then Italy, France, Spain, Switzerland, Germany, Holland, Belgium, London, New York. And I worked in any kitchen that would let me come in for free for as long as they'd let me stay, for 9 months. And I just, you know, again, it's just the love of food. It's a passion. You just want to learn. You just want to soak it in like a sponge. And I think that's always been my thing. Like I always know that there's so much more to do. There's so much more to learn, and just to be involved in food. And it's something that, in the end, you make people happy with it. You know, you cook, and
Yeah.
there's so much emotion delivered through food that makes it special.
Yeah. What part of the dessert making process do you most enjoy?
I mean, I enjoy both sides of it. You know, I don't cook a lot at home, and when I do cook at home, it's usually like I'll go to a farmer's market and get some great fruit and make just a simple tart at home. You know, at work, it's much more complicated. At work, you know, my goal is to deliver something that people can't get elsewhere. You know, they can't find it at every other restaurant, you know, in the city. I want to really spend a lot of time focusing on flavors, on a lot of different textures, on developing components that they can't get anywhere else, but still deliver a package of deliciousness and something that's going to really, again, heighten their emotion of what they're eating. The worst thing is to eat something and just eat through it and be bored by it. You know, to be able to eat and be excited by what you're eating is really what it's about. You know, and obviously to have it be delicious. So there's two different creative processes when I'm at home or when I'm at work.
Okay, that's cool. And our website, Recipe4Living, is a lot of beginner cooks. So do you have any advice for beginner cooks that are making things for Valentine's Day?
For Valentine's Day? I mean, it depends on your level. I mean, we're going to be offering a lot of recipes coming up because we're doing a year-long campaign with Electrolux at facebook.com/Electrolux. I'm going to be posting recipes throughout the next year. We're really trying to educate people on the benefits of what Electrolux induction cooking is. And but the easiest way is to, you know, work within your skill levels. Don't try to do too much on a holiday. You know, do what you know and then try to spice it up a little bit. Even if you don't have time to go home and bake a cake or do a dessert foreplay like what I would do with the restaurant. Get yourself something that you know is going to be delicious and just finish it simply. You know, go to your Electrolux induction, throw some fruit in there with a little bit of sugar, maybe a little bit of vanilla, a little bit of alcohol, and, you know, use a store-bought cake and then finish it with some fresh fruit, whatever you want to do. But just the key is to put some of yourself in your food. You know, don't just go and buy something and open up a box of chocolates. Like, it doesn't take much to make something special at home.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much.
Well, thank you. It's been nice talking to you.